Prevost a wonderful coach to drive. Look at here, got a hitchhiker on the side of the road. Well, that looks like Andrew now. Andrew Steele, come on in. Hello, Andrew.
What is going on, guys? It must be my lucky day. I'm getting picked up by a Prevost here. It's a beautiful day here in Ohio, and even a better day now that my good friend Micheal Gibson just picked me up for a test drive in this Prevost. This is quite the bus. What's going on here, sir?
It's a beautiful coach, man. Welcome to Dayton, Ohio, Andrew. You're riding in a brand new 2023 Superior Coach Signature Series on the Prevost X3 chassis.
We did do a full video on this coach. I'll leave a link to that in the description below, but we wanted you guys to see and hear and feel how this coach test drives. Now, Micheal, you've driven a lot of Prevosts. How is this?
I tell you, Andrew, it amazes me how, with technology ever evolving, how wonderful these coaches drive. They really do. Now, I've been involved with the Prevost industry now for over 20 years. And, you know, one of the earliest coaches that I drove would have actually been in the 90s. And it was a fairly new coach. And now, here we are 25 years later. And I mean, these things are so quiet and so smooth. Technology is just amazing. Nick started at Superior Coach in 1995. And he has built 500 plus coaches.
This, to my knowledge, is the best value Prevost conversion on the market. The only Prevost converter I know under $2 million. We're gonna get on the freeway in a second here, but real quick, I wanna show you guys what it's like going down the road with the slide rooms in. We've got our cameraman Andrew hanging out here today. This is such a beautiful coach. Bath and a half floor plan too. So you can hear that big Volvo D13 with 500 horsepower back there, but still very quiet. So incredible how smooth this coach is. Now, are you hammering down? We're on an on-ramp here. Can we feel the power?
We're hammered down.
Yeah, 20,000 pound towing capacity on this coach.
Yes, it is. 20,000 pound towing capacity. We'll enter the freeway here doing 55 miles per hour.
Yeah, I like when you turn your signal on, I see that camera showed us this semi-truck passing, and right. That's one thing that I really like about this coach, this Stinger head unit, I believe.
Yeah. So actually the home screen is up right there, and it's just touch screen. Everything that you could possibly want in a stereo. Of course, it's the latest, greatest, but you've got, you know, stereo tuner, but you also have your cameras and Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM radio, Bluetooth radio. You can actually plug in and stream your phone calls, text, everything up to the stereo. So we're really happy with it.
Yeah, very user friendly, and I can see the lighting's, the camera can't see it, but I can see every button crystal clear from this angle while we're going down the road, and such a smooth platform. Andrew, how do you like the back of the Prevost back there?
It's comfy.
Yes, sir. Andrew's the one responsible for getting us all those high quality shots. And I did just drop my sunglasses, so if you heard a noise, that's what that was. It's just my sunglasses, okay, folks, don't worry. Micheal, you're up here in Dayton, Ohio. Now, you deal with coaches other than this brand new Prevost. What are some of the other Prevosts that we'll see at your dealer?
Yeah, so it's really, you picked a good day to come. Today, we actually have everything from a 1990 XL model, 40-foot, running the 8V92 engine, all the way to this brand new 2023 Superior coach. So the 1990 is actually a coach that was built by Angola Coach over in Angola, Indiana.
A lot of you probably recognize that coach. It was owned by Video Bob.
Yeah,
and
it was.
He did a video all about why you should buy a Prevost motorhome rather than a normal RV, talking about the construction. You know, this has a stainless steel cage. I mean, the whole what is it about a Prevost that makes this such an industrial machine?
Well, coming from the entertainer coach industry, of course, one of the things that we always hung our hat on was the safety behind driving the Prevost coach, traveling in the Prevost coach. You know, you hear all the terminology, the monocoque construction, which a lot of people don't know what that means, but all you have to do is a real quick YouTube or Google search of production coach accidents, and it can be horrific what happens. And you know, Andrew, I had a scenario years ago where I was actually traveling with a group, and once I left that group, about 3 weeks later, they had a terrible accident in North Carolina where the Prevost ran right into the back of a semi. And although several people were injured that day, nobody lost their lives. And it's just terrible to think what could have happened if they hadn't been in the safety of a coach like that.
Safety is definitely number one, and a lot of value in the Prevost chassis. A lot of these buses you're going to see as seated passenger buses, and then of course the tour buses. Now you come a little bit from the entertainment industry. While we're rolling down the road, can you tell everybody a little bit of your background and how you got into the bus industry?
Oh my, so I'd have to take you all the way back to when I was a young guy with hair. I actually used to sing gospel music. My brother and I had a group and we sang on the road, and the short story would go something like this. My father, you're in General Motors town today, welcome to Dayton, Ohio. My father worked for General Motors and he retired, and he bought a bus, and he was going to be the driver for his boys. And so the way that all worked out is when we came off the road, we still had a coach. And so one of my friends in Nashville, Tennessee told me that I should consider leasing that coach out and earning money with it. I didn't even know what it meant that day in 2002. But it led me down a path to where I fell in love with the bus chassis, period. Back in those days, it could have been a Silver Eagle or a Van Hool, which was a different product that was big in the entertainer coach industry for a while. But we ran those coaches, and I had a fleet of entertainer coaches up until about 2012. And then in 2012, Steve Ziegler from Prevost contacted me and asked me if I would be interested in opening a new dealership for them in Nashville, Tennessee. And who don't love Nashville, right? And so the way that all worked out is I went down to Nashville and helped out, start a dealership there in 2012. I was there for a couple of years. And then when I moved back home, which is here in Dayton, I started Imperial Coach because I fell in love with the motorhome side of the business. Same product, same reliability, same love of the product itself, but I would rather deal with Bob and Sue asking questions during the afternoon rather than Van Halen asking questions at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So you're telling me that the average RVer is a little less demanding than an A-list rock star?
You better believe it, Andrew.
Well, I'm glad though that you got trained in that world, because it's probably taught you a lot of lessons about keeping these buses going down the road. So a lot of value to that, and I have a lot of respect for your story, and you've had a great reputation in the industry. I've been wanting to get you on the channel for a long time, so really an honor to be able to come visit today.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're doing a bunch of other videos here, but if someone's a serious buyer and a qualified buyer and they want to purchase this coach, we're going to leave that other video in the description below. Who can they get a hold of if they want to purchase this coach?
Well, Andrew, you've been here all day, and it's been a pleasure to host you. I would like to say that, but we're a smaller operation, so if you want to see one of the coaches, if you want to come in and view one of the coaches we have for sale, just contact me. We have a 20,000 square foot facility that you've seen. We've got 9 or 10 coaches under the roof today, and they can either visit our website, which is imperialluxurycoach.com, or they can contact me direct by calling me at 614-753-8267. We try to keep the website up to date as best we can.
I really appreciate you and the team at Imperial Coach, and also appreciate all of you out there that are subscribing to the channel and liking these videos. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Thank you.